Hi, this is Daniel Yoxheimer, and a while back I made a video called Dissing the Duggars, which YouTube took down because of copyright reasons. I just basically showed an episode of the show where they went to Asia and Japan and shit and made fun of them. And recently there was an episode of the Duggars, and this is how Jim Bob Duggar talks, called Jill's Wedding. Their one of their older daughters. They have 19 kids. The Duggars, these lunatics, sociopaths. They're just a group of deranged extremist Christians who want to populate the world with Duggars. And Michelle Duggar, his wife, Jim Bob's wife, she talks like this, and Jim Bob talks like Mr. Rogers and George Bush a little bit. He's a little fucking weird and a little creepy. But anyway, this is my new edition, the wedding edition, Jill's wedding edition of Dissing the Duggars, and hopefully YouTube won't take it down for copyright purposes. But I will be showing clips from the show in order to make fun of it. So enjoy.
It's something that's so special to us. We want to share that with.
I think it's a neat.
So this is Jill and Derrick. Derrick Dillard.
In our relationship, we've really tried to
sounds like a
value each
kind of sounds like a porno
by
name.
saving things for each other like that.
Dirk Diggler. They're rehearsing. Yeah, it does sound a little like Dirk Diggler, the porn star guy.
In-laws, the younger ones, suggest ways that we should practice.
We have to practice kissing because we never kissed before, Jenny.
That defeats
Yes, I've never kissed or had my penis in a vagina. But yeah, it's funny. His name Derrick Dillard does sound like a little bit like Dirk Diggler.
But thank you for.
I can see it up in blue and neon lights and fire. It cuts like glass. It's Derrick Dillard.
I can kiss the bride.
I was just wondering if you had any ideas.
I had some thoughts on it, yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Well, my idea was, just want a name. I want it so we can cut glass, like razor sharp.
Razor sharp, right?
Yeah, well, when I close my eyes, I see this thing. It's like this big sign. And the name is in like bright blue neon lights with like purple outline. And this name is just so bright and so sharp that the sign, it just blows up because the name is just so powerful. It says Dirk Diggler.
Yes, I think the heavens have sent you here, Derrick Dillard, to fuck Jim Bob Duggar's daughter Jill and break the seal. I guess that's pretty much it. It does sound like Dirk Diggler's name. Seriously, man, he sounds like a fucking porn star from the 70s. It's ridiculous. So okay, we'll carry on and we'll watch the proceedings here, more of these things, so I can continue to rip on it. Wow, so that's how the Duggars prepare for a wedding, and that was real interesting. Derrick seems to really be anticipating getting to actually fuck her finally after going through all that shit and having Dad looming over and have all these chaperone dates. They chaperone their dates. They send one of the little kids along. All you have to do is give them $10 and say, hey, go to the arcade or some shit or whatever. Buy yourself some candy so you can make some time. Of course, you got all those TLC cameramen around. You can't fucking do anything. Sucks. It really fucking sucks. Especially when I'm trying to make a video and my cats are jumping around. They're fucking it all up. That's just terrible. That's just the worst cock blocking. His balls are bluer than a fucking Smurf right now. That's how blue Derrick Dillard's balls are right now. If he ain't, yanking his crank to, release some steam, hitting the release valve there a little bit. You go fucking out of your mind. Come on, dude. Of course, you got those cameras around, you can't even jerk off. They're following you in the bathroom. He's in there like fucking Judd Reinhold in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Phoebe Cates walks in on him. He's imagining Jill taking her red top off and, oh man, doesn't anybody knock? Anyway, back to the fucking show.
Derrick and Jill, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Derrick,
You may kiss the bride.
Ooh, whoa! Oh, he bent her over. Holy fuck! That's pretty fucked up.
It's my honor to
Oh man, the minute they get in the fucking car, it's gonna be 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. Yeah, they're running all right. Yay, we get to have disappointing sex.
My favorite part of the ceremony was when we were officially Mr. and Mrs. Dillard.
Yeah, I think they're.
And kissing.
Yeah, she's already pregnant.
Here, I'll get it.
And she's barefoot.
Let's go.
So she didn't step on something.
When I finally got to say I do, it was still surreal for me. Like, it was like, this is real, but it doesn't seem like it's. It seems real, but then at the same time, it's like, this is everything that I've dreamed of, and it's happening right now.
Like the most boring sex video ever made.
That's the moment everyone points to. You can say, when you say I do, that's when you're married. I mean, they pronounce it husband and wife, but my part in the wedding was to say I do. And
you know what you also do on your wedding day? You fucking shave, you mongrel.
You're married.
You look like shit.
Oh, I would kick your ass.
I
Fucking
was walking down the
stupid.
aisle with one of Derrick's good friends.
Well,
That's
there's
enough of
another
this
guy
shit.
who's to walk Jesse down the aisle instead of me. I was thinking,
That dude is fucking
What?
brain dead. He's got the mind of a fucking
That's
trout.
not very considerate.
That's not what it
Well, that sucked a big donkey dick. So they had sex. She's actually already fucking pregnant, because that's what all they care about is getting pregnant around there. She doesn't really go to college or get a real fucking life or anything, or do anything interesting, or fuck a drummer from a band that's sort of famous. She gets to be with that boring Forrest Gump motherfucker the rest of his life, and that's pretty much it. And I'm sure there's no anal either. So that's my review of this stupid episode. My fiance's been off camera here co-directing this video, and that's it for this Daniel Yoxheimer. This has been Jen Mitchell. She's off. She's not the one who's going to be a nurse at your hospital soon, because I don't want to incriminate her or bring her into this shit.